Is your child's oppositional behavior causing stress in your marriage or relationship, maybe even causing stress with you and your other kids? My name is Bonnie Leota. I'm the author of Learn to Speak Kid, as well as Raising Healthy, Happy, Cooperative Kids. If you see something in the video that you like today, please do click like, give me a heart or a smile or something, and comment below the video, as well as share it out, but only if you see value. It wasn't that long ago that I was a divorced single mom with 4 little kids, and it always felt like I had to choose my relationship or my kids, and it almost seemed like my kids were going out of their way to cause havoc for me in my relationships. I could date people, but they would never stick around. You could give me a comment below if you can relate with me on some level. All I wanted to do was be a good mom. You know, I wanted my kids to know that they were loved. I wanted to be loved by my kids. I just saw that we would have this really great relationship. And of course, I used to visualize that before I was a mother. I thought if I watched Super Nanny and I read the parenting books and I became conscious and got on their level and shared with them, you know, why they were in a timeout, that things would work out okay. But they weren't working out okay. I still was dealing with terrible twos. My kids were still being labeled and diagnosed with ADHD. And by the time my children were ages 6 to 13, and I had 4, my youngest was also diagnosed with oppositional defiant disorder, and life was extremely stressful, to say the least. And then when I met Thomas, he told me that he could see that I was putting in all of this energy. He could see what I was doing. But he said, if you had a bucket and your bucket had holes in them and you were pouring in all of this energy, but the energy was leaking out of the holes faster than you could put them in, could I help you fill the holes in your bucket? And I was thinking, yes, please help me fill the holes in my bucket. My goodness. So then he says, Bonnie, what is your role as a parent? And I must have literally looked like a deer in the headlights. Gosh, you put me on the spot here. To make my kids happy? No, that's not it. To protect them and support them in things? No, that doesn't feel right either. To buy them things? No, that's not right. Like, I could not describe my role as a parent. And so here's the thing. If you were going for heart surgery tomorrow and you walked into the doctor's office and you said, Doc, what's your role in my heart surgery tomorrow? And the doctor said, well, I'm not really sure. I'm going to wing it. Would you feel very comfortable going for heart surgery, or would you find a brand new surgeon? It gave me this epiphany, right? Because if you go for heart surgery, your surgeon knows exactly where they're going to make the cuts. They know exactly how long the cuts are going to be. They have all of the exact tools all lined out. They have the right amount of nurses and help in there. They know what time they're going to start the surgery and usually what time they're going to finish the surgery. They'll know when you need anesthetic and when they need to up the anesthetic. Are you with me? They can describe their job description. Otherwise, I know that you would go find another surgeon. So I was like, okay, I need to be able to define my role as a parent. I need to have a perfect plan, just like that surgeon would have the plan for my heart surgery. I need to have a perfect plan in place for my kids. There was only one problem with that. I had never seen a master family plan before in my entire life. My mom didn't have a master family plan for us. Super Nanny doesn't teach to have a master family plan. In fact, I've been researching for the last almost 8 years other parenting experts and methods who lay out a master proactive family plan. And I'm telling you what, when I did figure it out, my kids started working together in harmony, not only with me, but with each other. I was waking up in the morning to clean bedrooms, kids who were doing everything they were supposed to do without even being asked. I had kids who were cleaning out the fridge, cleaning out my car. I mean, to describe to you in words what it was like for me and my kids once I got the master family plan in place, You can't. I can't describe to you in words. It's something that you need to experience for yourself. But based on this little short video that I've done, if you and your spouse could have an exact proactive plan, if you could have your job description written out so that some stranger, your babysitter coming into the household, could read your job description and could learn to step into your role, then you will create harmony in your relationships because you'll both be on the same page. Everything will be done proactively. You'll know exactly what to say, exactly how to feel, and exactly what to do in every situation moving forward with your child. And that, my friends, is what you call peace and happiness and harmony and respect and cooperation in the home. If you're with me and you're wanting to find out more about this, creating champions for life, find out more about how you can get your job description all laid out and why our kids are acting out with such aggression today, you've got to go visit my website, learntospeakkid.com. There's a free book with workbook, a free online ODD and ADHD awareness and natural solutions masterclass on there. And from there, you'll be introduced to a whole panel of tools and classes and coaching programs that we have to help you create your master family plan so you can live in peace and harmony and happiness with your kids too.